time. Just one more time. See how we're doing. Ooh. Oh.
Let's
Okay,
see how
that's a
many
better
minutes.
number.
I
Since we're
mean, I
doing
rolled
this,
this. Hold on. I mean, it's hello, everybody.
Oh no.
Jesus.
we're
Test rolls. Yeah,
we
test rolls are
are
not going good for Gur.
This is gonna be a good game.
we are fuddled and camboozled.
I'm excited.
Let's see how my metal dice are doing tonight. Since y'all are not great.
I might as well test my emergency dice as well.
So
Yeah, I'm going to grab it.
this is the first time I've done this. Oh, it's a 7. Okay, cool. I have 3
15.
2s that I rolled, an 11, a 7, and a 6. 2 6s.
Oh guys, it's gonna be
So,
a good session.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
Yes, let's
that's what
go.
concerns me. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a good session. This is gonna be fantastic.
It's gonna be an interesting.
A wonderful session.
Oh, yes, it is. Indeed. I think I'm still currently on one of the camels, right?
I think I was.
Yeah, no,
Oh, no,
you came
yeah.
into the carriage.
Yeah.
Because then I won a ton of money.
I don't think I was there for that.
For the second one you were, because we were betting names.
I don't.
Wonderful.
Oh boy.
Oh, lovely.
Right now, strong, guys.
So percentage entity time?
18%.
75%.
33.
83-9.
Good job, Emilio.
Me. I did. 9.
Roll a d10.
Oh, okay.
Where's my d10s? There.
Boop, boop, boop.
That is a 1.
Oh.
That is a 7.
Ugh.
Dun, dun, dun.
That is very sad.
Shut up, Shank.
Hey everyone, hello. Well, that was horrible. We're gonna have to probably do the recap again, but I'll do it quick. Everyone was in a sandstorm yet again. It was worse. There was bugs. Those bugs ate their camels, so they ended up having to go back to Alpine. But on the way back to Alpine, guess what? They ran into merchants with more camels that survived the dune beetles. So they joined forces, and they're all headed to Kaz.
Honestly, I think that's better than my recap.
All right, cool.
40 words or less.
Yeah, well, I don't think that was 40 words or less.
Definitely not. That was one breath, though.
It was, yeah.
Impressive. Impressive.
Indeed.
No. Yeah, we're gonna fight a deadlier, scarier sandstorm. I'm sure.
For the 1v1 at this time.
It's gonna be
Okay.
huger.
The sand can fuck around, but it can
Who
find
was
out.
rolling d10s because they rolled above a 75, including a 75?
I rolled above a 75, and I rolled 10, and it was a 1.
It was a
I rolled
1.
above a 75, and I rolled a 7.
7. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. So I take it that to mean something happened to us.
You guys
have
get
no
caught up by
idea,
another
you
10
know?
in the
No,
desert.
I swear to God, if I see another sandstorm, I'm going to fight God.
Oh god.
Right,
It's not a
blizzard this
sandstorm.
time.
I'm joking.
It-
Told you, I completely removed it from the list. Anyway.
Still.
It's just now a water storm or a snowstorm.
So, you have approximately, because I totally forgot to count, it's a week, days, you have approximately 2 weeks left on your journey from this point. And in those 2 weeks, it's not much different. Each day goes by, long, never not cool. It's very hot on these days. Some days, hotter than others. And the sun sometimes is clouded, clouds above. And you're able to avoid as bad of a sunburn on this day if you outside. Poor Harold, of course, who has been outside this entire time, is nothing more than a leathery skinned man. I'm sorry, that just ran through my imagination.
Calm lizard-like.
we suddenly have a
Leathery
dragonborn
skin.
following us.
Exactly.
Fuck, the Argonians are back.
I really got to eat.
The camels. Who has been riding the camels outside? Had anybody else other than Heathen and
Heathen?
yeah, Al
who is Heathen?
Red? The Heathen. Of the group.
Yes, I've been occasionally
Okay.
been riding on the camel. It's just, yeah, I've been occasionally doing it.
Then you've probably gotten a couple sunburns in a couple places. Specifically under your eyelids has been a very reoccurrent spot as your mask does not fully cover. And maybe like just the crevice between your gloves and your robes. Those are getting a little itchy at times along this travel.
Mm-hmm.
But after the first week passes, you finally encounter first glance of people that you've seen in a long time, at least since the merchants. But you didn't even know that was following you. This path. They
We didn't know
carry
the
their-
merchants were following us? Or these people were following
that
us?
that the merchants were kind of just following the same path that you guys.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
But you run into a group of cargo runners that are seeming to be in a very similar situation as you. Moving along cargo. Couple carriages on this run, though. Guarded by probably about a dozen people. See heads bobbing up and down in the covered caravans as well. Apparently these can be quite rough roads. As you pass, you greet each other. Some of them look a little bit more intensely as a warning. After this passing, a couple days go by, long, hard, and hot days. Some of the hottest days that you've had in this trip as itself. And you start to see, just on the horizon, wooden, very much not expertly built barricades, spikes upon them, that seem to almost hinge the pathway ahead. You can almost see the figures, very tall, very bulking figures from this distance. You're probably about 500 feet off and at the top of a hill comparatively.
Question.
Yes.
You said we're about 500 or so feet off?
Yes, so they would be able to see you as well.
Have they seen us?
As far as you know, you're not sure.
I cast fireball. I'm just kidding. Just
Cast
kidding.
fireball.
I
Gone.
asked
Problem
Howard
solved.
I asked Howard to kind of stop and kind of back off a bit, out of sight of the people, if he can.
Yeah, just might take a minute. Gotta turn these camels around. Camels be slow, and he just starts moving as much as they can. It takes about 5 or so minutes for him to actually be able to turn around before spot just tucked behind the hilltop.
Okay.
If you want, I can just go talk to him.
Well, this is out of character. Did one of us have like a spyglass? I'm fairly certain somebody did.
I know I don't.
It might have been Tia.
That would make sense. That sucks. I mean, if
Hey.
you want to, I can go scout ahead with Luna.
Sure. I mean, I'm just gonna walk up there and smile. People like me. They always do. And if they don't, I have my big friend over here. Al, let's go.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I will join you. But
So
kind
we're
of
walking up to them.
I mean, I was. You can join if you want to.
Phil, how about you hang back with the merchants and Howard?
But I want to see people's too.
The merchants kind of peek their head out. Is there any way we can be of assistance? What seems to be the dealio?
Looks like a barricade up there. Might be nothing. Might be a little bit of a robbery. So
Tell us,
no reason to get all of us involved.
We might look a little more elegant than we might want to appear, but we are a lot more capable of ourselves than you may.
Oh,
If you
well,
need
but
an extra hand.
I appreciate it nonetheless. However, I would prefer us not have to fight if we don't have to.
Agreed.
We'll keep a wise eye to see if you. And just be ready for you. How about that?
Actually,
Sure.
you don't happen to have what do you call it, spyglass? Usually have them on ships.
Kind of look at each other. Let's take a look. I'm not finding one. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm all out of spyglasses at this time.
That's all right.
Hey, Harold.
Hmm?
Is this a typical spot or stop on your path?
No, not usually. This looks rather fresh. My guess. I don't know. What's that?
Can we prestidigitate a spyglass if we know what it looks like?
Too expensive.
I don't think we can
I
do
don't
that.
think
I'll raise
so,
you one
like,
better. I can
might be
literally
too big
just
of a
make
trinket.
objects.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
So I
just
can
make
literally just make a spyglass.
Alright. Well,
Okay.
then there you go.
Okay. In that case, I would like to. Where is like a big hill overlooking the place?
Pretty much on the pathway as you crest over the top is of this dune hill. You can see a very clear view. It's pretty much in the valley of between two dune tops of sand.
Okay. In that case, I will kind of crawl up towards like one of the crest of the dune and kind of use spyglass to see if I can't see anything.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception
Perception.
with
Okay.
advantage because you have the spyglass.
Roll with. Oh, that's persuasion. Perception. There it is.
While he's doing that, what does the topography look like? Is this like complete flat ground? You said they were on a hill or something?
This is complete sand. It's complete dune, cresting hills. It's quite barren. Whatever material they brought here was brought out here.
Okay.
Like
And
whatever they built, it was brought out here.
Okay. And then one last question real quick before you
Mhm.
read. Are we on the back slope of a dune, or are we like in a valley and they're up on one of the hills in the valley?
Harold would have brought it down down to the other side of the valley, because there just wouldn't be any stable spot for the carriage to rest on the side of a dune, of that hill. So he's in there, but you guys are kind of on the top of a resting dune.
Yeah, basically,
sand hill.
So hill, us behind it, and then the other side of the hill is the place. Is
Yes,
what I'm saying.
down into a small valley of sand.
Okay. So yeah, we're being
Okay.
hidden by a hill.
Okay,
much.
gotcha.
Pretty much.
Cool.
I rolled a 20. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. From this distance, you can see greenish skin and tusks protruding from the mouths of orcs. Their noses scrunched. These seems to be purebred orcs, not half orcs. They're very hulking and, I mean, you can see their skin looks quite charred from the sun. But otherwise, they're wearing barely any clothing. They seem to be quite barbaric in their clothing and stature.
Okay. Figured it'd be something like that.
You can see a couple huts like built into the barricades. The barricaded area is no more than probably like maybe 10 feet by 20 feet across the pathway. It's quite cramped, but they have small little huts in there that they seem to reside in that are against the barricade walls themselves.
Okay. Do they look to be in like whipped up into a frenzy? They're trying to get. They're moving around.
They look to be on guard duty. More standing around, chilling out. Some of them are kind of leaning up against like the wall, kind of just looking about.
With no evidence we've been seeing.
No, not so far.
Okay.
And for a count. Wow, okay. There are 4 of them in total.
4 in total. And that entire settlement that I can see?
That entire little barricaded settlement, yeah. Like I said, it's only like 10 feet by 20 feet.
Okay. This is kind of out of character. What is my experience with orcs?
With orcs. You're quite used to them to be being very hostile, at least with your encounter. I mean, you know half orcs to be more civilized, but regular orcs, at least from where you are from, usually are quite hostile.
Okay.
Mostly because of your government, but that's just because of whatever dealings that you've had with them have been hostile.
But they aren't inherently hostile.
At least from where you're from.
Okay, good to know. There doesn't look to be like any alternate routes around, do there?
You can go around. It's just a little bit more time consuming, of course, as well as just getting the carriage up some of these dunes is a little bit more difficult. Might take some more time since there's not a pathway.
Okay. I would like to back my way back down the dune and make my way back to the carriage where everybody is.
What'd you find?
Looks to be orcs. About 4 of them, as far as I can see, at least. I don't think they've seen us yet.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna go up
haven't
and say
had.
hi.
Yeah, if you say so. I haven't
Uh,
had very many pleasant experiences.
I'm gonna call him a slur in Orcish as I walk away.
You called me a slur?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm more surprised that you know Orcish.
I don't.
Oh my gosh.
I presume. Oh, if you mean Emilio, yeah, I'm
Emilio.
surprised as well.
My whole
You got
business
this
is
now?
talking to people.
Okay.
I got this.
You going with him, Al?
Sure. Where are we going?
Up the hill.
Okay. Got my weapons and my shield, so yeah, all good to go.
Great.
I guess I will go up to the top of the hill and watch from there. See what happens.
Luna, is this what's my experience with orcs on this place?
For this area, you could
Or just
probably...
on this? Yeah, like on this continent.
Yeah,
Just-
for this area of the continent, you know orcs to be very tribal, and there are very many divisions of orcs and orc tribes, so you could be dealing with any kind of orcs at this point. There are friendly orc tribes, there are hostile orc tribes that stick to more barbaric ways, there are more traditional orcs, I suppose, that are usually running under some kind of rule, under somebody else that's not an orc. So it really depends upon who it could be.
Up in the air, essentially.
So can I'm going to talk to Al. Like, hey, Al, can I give you something real quick?
Sure, I'll take gifts.
Okay. So I'm going to pat you on the back, and I am going to make it so that you have oh, where'd it go?
I like that spell.
Protection from energy.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Protection from energy. So it's a 3rd level spell.
Nice.
And I'm going to protect you from fire. And I'm going to kind of follow until I'm about 150 feet away, roughly, and we'll be good from there.
Alright.
Kind of shiver as you pat me on the back, like, ooh, I feel kind of cold right now. Oh, feels nice actually. It's nice. It's super fucking hot out here. Thank you.
Why
Little
didn't you
icy
use
hot.
that?
I was
Why didn't you
gonna
use that
say
for?
it's like icy hot. That's what I was thinking.
little icy hot. And like I said, I want to make sure I'm about 150 feet away from the group from where the orcs are at.
Very, very specific. Very
A
specific.
very specific amount. If I can be 148, that might be better. Gives me 2
Yes,
feet
yes.
of range.
Very specific. You can feel the
I-
power waning.
Thank God that
Wink,
I'm
wink.
catching the fireball. The fireball.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. As
Do you have
as
your
a-
fireproof mitt? Oh, sucks to be you.
It's fine. I can just make it start raining.
quick,
Exactly. See, I knew you could take care of yourself.
Soothe his
Quick question.
burns.
I'm gonna strangle
yes,
you with inflict
yes.
wounds.
Hang on. Hang on. What's the question?
no, it's fine. I presume, Phil needing to stay within 148, I think, feet.
148, 145. Yeah.
That's her on the other edge of the dune.
Is where? Okay, can you restate that?
To keep in range of Al, 148 feet, does she have to go over the dune and thus be seen?
Yes.
Okay, then I will just be at her side.
Okay.
As Amelia and I take the lead with Red and Philip falling behind, I kind of look at Emilio. Look, it's like the short dude looking up to the tall woman, just like full turned over. And I'm like, so, what's your plan with these orcs? Like,
Talk to them very nicely, and if that doesn't work, threaten them with near godly abilities.
cool, I can work with that.
Good. Just if I point to you, look intimidating.
Okay,
Wonderful.
I'll try.
Excellent. How long till we get up the hill?
Up the hill or down the hill?
To the barricade.
To the barricade, which would be down the hill. Probably like minutes.
Okay.
That's a little bit of a walk.
10 minutes? Okay.
500 feet? Oh yeah, not 10 minutes. Maybe like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Al,
Quick.
because I'm a clockwork mage or sorcerer, whatever you want to call it. You hear a slight like tick-tock sound. It's very, very subtle, just because the spell's active on you.
Oh my God, you're hitting a TikTok dance.
Oh my god.
I started intimidating my way down, working fucking TikTok dance down the hill.
He's in, oh my God, he's hitting the gritty.
Oh my
A
god.
whole massive, where is it? -1 per performance. So,
Oh jeez.
If you fall down the mountain and eat shit.
Actually doing that.
So, I just rolled a 19. -1's an 18.
Wonderful.
Can I intimidate the orcs with the fucking gritty?
Jesus Christ.
Shut the fuck up, Al.
You finish
Shut the
your
fuck up.
dance. As you approach the orcs with a bout of inspiration that you can feel coming from the world's core. You now have
Right.
DM's inspiration.
Yeah, Luna.
So,
Could I wanted to send Luna. I think I'm kind of confused on how this settlement looks. Is it in a ravine
not
of
a
like rock
settlement.
walls?
Think about 2 barricade walls on either side of the road, on both sides of the quote unquote enclosed settlement. And those are your walls. And there is like little coves that they've built into the side of these barricades with spikes that are where they sleep.
Okay, but it's not like
It is not like a settlement
between-
with houses or anything like that.
I was more asking like the barricade is in the middle, and then on both sides, kind of blocking the way
Yes.
is like cliffs of the sort, or big
No,
walls.
No. Just like for them, it's up to their shoulders. The walls are slanted. They've got spikes on them. They're kind of like angled. They're like barricades.
Anti-horse spikes.
Yeah, thank you.
They're stakes, is what they are. They're not full palisades to stake.
Yeah.
It's a Skyrim bandit camp.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Anyway, they're basically just walls that they've built up as slants. So no easy passage past. The sides going around, like I said. But like I said, without the pathway, it can be kind of more difficult to get through the sand because it's not packed down.
Okay, yeah, this is what I was thinking it was. Very horrible drilling, but yeah, like that.
Is it horrible? I really don't actually know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
It's a cup of water,
God.
half full.
It looks like a
Oh.
TikTok ad. We have to build the bridge across to save the bee.
Nope. Remember, the bees can pick up the bridge.
Oh, you're right.
I'm so sorry,
I wish I could draw
Spice.
better.
Maybe
We
some
love you, Red.
arrows. Maybe some arrows to help demonstrate of what things are.
Okay, yeah, that
That might be very helpful.
and
Luna, Luna, I feel like you need to share that with this Twitch, just so they understand what we're looking at.
Give
You
me
just have,
half
you
a
just-
second and it'll be done.
you just have one arrow that points to the drawing that just says wall.
fucking shut it. Try this.
We love you, Red.
You are the artist among artists here. Okay, let's see. This guy to add an image.
There.
Oh my god.
Is that better?
Wonderful.
We'll show the new one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we'll show the new one too.
Also, this
We'll
is
show the
give me a
first one.
fucking break.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. Do you understand what I mean now?
Yeah. So
Hopefully.
So this was Chat, the image that he gave us when he described what he was seeing. His newest image, which has been much improved, I will say. That we shall add right next to it, which will take me like half a second, because it does take a second.
Sorry, I'm adding things.
Is this one? This was the
Beautiful.
second image we've received.
so good. I'm so happy.
This is not at all
There we go.
what has been described. At least in my imagination, there has been no cliff.
Oh, Christ. There, I made it better.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Oh my god, Billy.
Oh jeez, it just gets better, chat. One more image, chat. One more.
I think you need to add like a boulder falling off the hill on top of him now. This is gonna look like a Looney Tunes plan here.
No, one
Okay.
second. Like, save image. I'm gonna
Oh,
open
this-
this. I just have to add my own little thing here real quick.
Last image, everyone. Last image.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
I think I understand what you were trying to say
Yeah.
about your pathway now.
It's 'cause I'm kind of losing it.
Oh, okay. Anyways, that was fun.
This was the arts and crafts portion of this stream.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned
Who
for
knew?
more.
Such a good artist.
Okay, so to try to re-describe what we have going on,
Just
alright?
remember, folks, we're experienced D&D players.
Experienced.
If
Pros,
you
if
can
you will.
imagine a desert and how there are hills in a desert, like sand hills. You are
So,
coming
dunes.
up at the top of the dunes, okay? And in the
Uh-huh.
valley of the dunes,
Sandhills.
the sunken part of a dune is this
Okay.
barricade.
Okay.
Now, on between the road, if you're looking top down, on each corner of a square, there is a slanted, like, barricaded wall that's pinching a little, almost circle-like space. And
Got it.
in there is also little coves built up against the walls, and this is where the orcs are hiding out. And this is just like right between, in the center of the pathway. So it's kind of like almost pinching the pathway.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
No, but yes.
Oh boy.
It's
Give me a
it's
second.
fine.
I'm drawing my own rendition of this.
We
How do
must
I make
get
the
this
eraser bigger?
precise.
Size. That doesn't work. Whatever.
All right.
Oh, fuck it. New. Save.
But yeah, anyway, I'd like to approach the camp.
Yeah, you do
You
that.
would like to approach the camp. Very well then.
Nice.
As soon
And
as
there
they
we go.
see you approaching, they kind of become more on guard. One of them kind of steps half a step forward, not still behind the barricade, but like just a half step out from where he was earlier. And he's got his big axe that he's holding, and he's grunting, and you can see the spittle kind of coming off his tusks and his lips. It's kind of gross. But he looks really gruff, and you can see tattoos that are spiraling across his bald head and down his arms. And
I did paint that with MS Paint, so forgive the.
no,
walls, but
that's
what it's similar.
exactly it. Yep, that's
Yeah.
precisely it.
Look at that,
I-
Red. That is pure majestic art you should learn from.
How is that easier to read than mine?
Because I labeled the row. I fucking labeled it.
I don't know. Both of them just look. I don't understand it, but it's okay.
It wasn't a fucking cup of water that you just happened to draw.
It made sense to me, okay?
But Timothy, yours kind of looks like it's like some abstract concept of a boob or something. Like, I'm trying to figure this out here.
So the road is the path in the middle. The two things on the sides are the dunes, and then the walls are walls. And it's a choke point in the, on the fucking road.
I don't think any of this matters. Can we just go?
There are no walls.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, whatever.
It was just a spot that I had because I'm painting with MS Paint and I can't fucking type letters.
Whatever.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just you fucking Escher it.
Is
Just
there
it's
a
whatever you
goal
want it to be.
somewhere that we can spend an hour on?
Okay.
This is our door.
Oh god.
I'm gonna walk up to the dude, and in Orcish go, yes, young hunter. I am here with a few friends of mine. We are traveling, and I just wanted to make sure that you all didn't need anything, any water or anything while we were going through.
TC, calm down, or I'm gonna have to mute you and put you on cooldown.
What?
Hey,
Someone's
our
spamming.
Ah.
I've hydrated for you. Hope that worked. I have no more drink. Hope that worked. Okay. So you approach. What do you do as you?
Okay, well, okay. You didn't hear me. It's okay.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
okay. I got very distracted.
It's okay. Hello, young hunter. This is an Orcish. A pleasure to come across your camp today. Me and my friends are traveling, and I just wanted to make sure that you didn't need anything, water, the like, while we were going through.
He frowns, kind of grunts. And Orcus responds, "Speak like friend, yet I smell no friend." Where are you from?
Around. I'm a traveler of sorts. I deliver things, camp to camp, city to city. Though it is
What
quite a
clan
hot
you
day.
call from?
The hearts, as I roll the R at the end.
Roll a persuasion check
Lovely.
with disadvantage.
That's fine. Damn, that sucks. The first one was a nat 20, and I'm sad. 23.
23. Not bad.
Is that persuasion check?
I rolled a 14.
Weird for hearts to mingle with other kinds. And he kind of tilts his head, looking you up and down.
How tall is he?
I'd say in the 6'4", 6'6" range.
Cool, we're almost making eye contact. Lovely.
Mhm.
Well, friend, how about this? My friends are going to walk through here in about 10 minutes. And while that happens, I am willing to make it rain as a sort of tribute to you and your people. It's a hot day. I know that you will appreciate the rain as much as I will.
Yeah, exactly.
The only one who can make it rain. Chieftains, right hand magicians. You wouldn't have to be one yourself, would you?
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear most of that. I'm not gonna lie, Luna. You were very quiet.
It's okay. Usually, the only person who can summon the god's will are our... Fuck, I don't remember the name of them.
Shamans?
Shamans! Thank you! Our shamans.
Well, many people have been touched by God's light. I'm gonna cast summon water, whatever the fucking spell's called. I'm gonna make it rain in like a 60-foot area.
Okay.
I cast Make It Rain and throw dollar bills everywhere.
Oh,
I would
no,
like
those
I would
y'all.
I would like to load my make it rain cannon with 30,000 gold pieces.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright then. As you take a minute to channel the world around you, finding just the moisture in the air and bringing it together, whatever moisture there is to be found, be able to bring together clouds of rain. You drop raindrops slowly. He looks up and looks back down at you. Squints. What else can you?
Well, how about this? Al, you go get our friends and you tell them to walk through here, and nothing will happen. While I continue to socialize with my new friend here. What was your name?
Rock here.
Pleasure. Emrock. Pleasure to meet you.
I just
Pleasure
look at
to meet
Emilio
you.
because he's talking to me in Orcish, and I
He
don't
is.
realize he's talking to me.
No. I swapped a comment and go, hey man, go grab them.
Okay. I
Okay.
go running back at 35 feet in 6 seconds.
Oh, I thought
I
he
just,
was
like-
gonna take that as the motion to look intimidating.
No, because I didn't point at him. I put my hand on his shoulder. And said,
Okay.
"Yeah."
Okay.
So, as I see,
I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Come on now, give me some credit here.
Yeah, he's not like he doesn't have a 5. He has a 9.
Yeah.
as I'm seeing Al sprinting towards me,
Uh-huh.
It's the full fucking policeman from Time with a Chance of Meatballs, just running up the hill.
It's go time!
I grab Phil, and like pick her up and like carry her with me back towards the carriage.
I start forming a fireball. I'm like, no, wait, wait.
No fireballs.
Okay. You all meet up back at the carrot. Struggling up the hill, mind you, at this pace.
I fly.
Fair
Come
enough.
on now.
Fair
God
enough.
damn it.
It's such a good thing.
Oh my god.
It's fucking boots, man.
Yep.
Even though they gave him to me.
Yeah.
The merchants peeked out of their heads. So what is going on?
Oh, we're good. Let's go.
Where are we
What?
going?
Why were you running then?
Because I wanted to get going.
I gotta go fast.
Would you prefer I just walk up the hill?
Bill nearly threw a fireball at them.
That's not my fault.
You ran at us.
Because I did. So you prefer? Okay.
I prefer you to say, "Hey, Red, we're good," not running at us full sprint and saying nothing.
I did say that. I said, "Hey, we're good. Let's go." Which, speaking of, let's go.
You just said that.
Yeah, let's go.
I. Words.
Let's go.
Fuck you. Words.
I just started pushing Red and I throw him in the fucking back of the cart. I'm like, let's go.
Not over.
With that, Harold brings the carriage around. What were you gonna say, Philip?
I said I still have a baby fireball in my hand. Like, I'm ready. Like, let's go.
I push her hand down.
The fireball is still there.
It burns.
Fireball the cart, Phil. Do it. Give in to your intrusive thoughts.
Don't tempt me. I will take them all out.
Take everyone out with me!
End of session.
It would make an effective bomb.
One.
Except you would be the ball.
Exactly.
I have resistance to fire.
Harold, it takes
Actually, yeah,
probably just a minute or two before you see Harold coming up over the top of the hill. And then maybe just another minute again as they're coming down. A little slow just to be sure, not to slip too much on the sand. Before they're upon the barricade. Approaching a little slower than normal.
I'm gonna feed my friend. I'm gonna hand my friend while we're talking some jerky. What does he want me to show him? Does he want other cool tricks?
He asked you what you can do.
Yeah,
What
I can
else
do a
you
lot
can
of
do?
things. What do you want me to do, friend?
Start struggling.
I always forget that my god is Mistra, but I added a fucking tagline. So we have Mistra, Queen God of Magic, and the Drip. So what does he want? What does he want, Luna? What do you want from me?
Well, we've been out here for taking what gold we can, travel. Kind of running low on supplies, specifically our jerky.
Oh, here.
He takes the entire ration you give him, if
Okay.
that's what you're giving him.
Yeah.
And literally devours it in front of you.
Yeah, here. 3 more I'm not gonna need. We'll call that a gift.
Much obliged. He
Wonderful.
scarfs down another ration.
Well, all right, my friends. You have a lovely rest of your day, my friend. I will be back in a while with some more supplies, hopefully. Next time I'm in the neighborhood.
Stay true to your heart, Clay. And kind
Ah
of
ouais.
stands up straight. Kind of like
Utsukaisa.
almost a salute.
I'm gonna give him a nod, and then I'm going to walk away and join my friends.
Just the
Hmm.
hop, skip, and the slip. Okay. From that day on, you still encounter no one else. Each passing day on your journey, just another boring day of cards, tales of journeys and experiences, fun tales from the merchants about random chickens gone loose in the market, some exotic chickens at that, and various dastardly daring deeds that they've heard from their far-off adventures. And before you know it, as the sun goes down on the last day of your journey, you can see Kaz in the horizon, the lights, and almost the bright colors of tapestries that wave just on the building sides and posts. It's a very beautiful sight to see along the water. And you can start to see more trees and foliage just around the city itself.
I begin to tear up as I see not desert.
Civilization!
And it's not just fucking sand.
Yes. Well, I mean, the sandstone buildings.
It's
There's buildings. That's all I want.
there are buildings. We're not in the middle of fuck off nowhere.
It has been a long, arduous journey. So, the merchants begin to speak. Where are you staying?
Not too sure, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if we're really staying really that long in town.
Well, I
Oh.
mean, you said you were headed off to... Well, away from here anyways, from Kaz, right? Not quite the destination. Are you headed on boat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to head up to Lakeside at the very
Right.
least.
Well, I mean, the boat might take a couple days. Who knows if the boat to Lakeside is even in port quite right now, and it might take a day or two.
Yeah, we could pick up some work.
Yeah. Or rest from, being in the desert for...
Look, just because you don't know how to cool off doesn't make it a me
Or
problem.
you can enjoy what Kaz has to offer. I know quite a few places in town you all might enjoy. Bathhouses, gamblings, brothels, if you're interested in that sort of thing.
What flavor broth do they sell?
There's also a couple dens that, go unspoken about, that I just so happen to be able to get you to, if you like. After all, you are a very pleasant company, and you don't often get company on journeys. It's my way of repaying you for your provisions, good company, and saving us from having to walk.
Indeed.
Question for you.
Yes.
Are you part of a guild of some sort? Because you say you have connections or can get us into this den.
Let's just say I am retired.
This is Tyro we're talking to, right?
Tyrell, yes. Used to live
well-
here quite a little bit, but those days are old, and I wanted to travel. But I'm quite retired from.
We might end up taking you up on one of those offers. Where do you guys plan on staying for now, at least?
Well, we probably have plans of hopping around a few places. Some of us have certain tastes, others do not. I mean, they look at each other and they kind of chuckle. Personally, I'll be probably headed to the Chevrolet à Château. And I don't know where these two are headed off to.
All right then. Have any good recommendations for inns, I suppose?
Well, that kind of depends upon your price point.
Average, we'll say, for now.
Average. Definitely don't come to where I'm going. It's a little bit more expensive. I figured I deserved a treat after such a long journey. But, you could probably head off to Madame, Zell's. She's pretty good. She'll take care of you. Tell her I sent you.
All right.
Madame Zell's.
Mm-hmm.
Well, awesome. I guess we should head off and grab an inn. What do you guys think? At least until we figure out where our next step is.
Yeah. I said we get some rest, and then I might have a couple of contracts down here that we can pick up.
Do they have a pool?
I'm sure.
Bitch, we're
they
right
have
next to a
something.
lake.
We are.
I'm so sorry, that wasn't directed towards you.
Oh yes.
There's a little hostile there, Emilio.
Yes, Phil. I'm sure they have something of the sort.
There's a huge pool. It's right there.
Sorry.
Anyways, I guess we're heading off to Madame Zell's at the recommendation of Tyrell.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Someone put the knocking door sound on stream.
Uh-oh. It wasn't me, I promise.
It's all good. It just sounds like someone was knocking on my door. So, coming into Kaz, Tyrell brings, well, pretty much guides you to your destination after the cargo is dropped off at the stables where Harold leads you. But Tyrell leaves his friends who get their boarding for their camels situated. It's pretty much kind of getting situated for them, but he leaves them to guide you to Madame Zell's. But stops midway to go to his location. So he kind of like guides you halfway there.
Quick question,
Yes.
Luna. What did you say was the name of the place he was staying at, Tyrell?
Chevere à la Château. I don't fucking know what I
Not
just
gonna
said.
be able to. Yeah, not gonna be
Just
able
call
to
it the
spell that.
Chevrolet.
Just
Chevrolet.
the chateau.
The Chevrolet.
Chateau.
Or Chateau. Yeah, works.
The Chevy Chateau.
The
Chevy Chateau.
The Chevy.
Chevy Tahoe.
The Chevy Tahoe.
So
The
he's
shit
at
house.
he's staying at the Chevy Tahoe.
Staying at the shit house.
You had a perfect opportunity to call it the Mirage and just
I
keep the theme
did.
of Vegas going. I'm so sad. I'm so sad, Luna.
That was my
You know,
Vatican.
the Mirage is a building in town. He's just way too broke for that. It's too rich for his blood.
All right, we're gonna go rob a casino, fellas.
He can't,
Yes.
he can't stay at the Palazzo at all.
Man,
Nope.
he's
What
lucky
is
if
it,
he can
like
afford
Ocean's
Fremont
3?
Street.
Okay, cool. I might end up visiting him later.
All right. At Madame Zell's.
Mm-hmm.
Music stopped again.
I'm hearing didgeridoos.
Same.
I got Miley Cyrus on.
Hey.
Like the
Alright.
Kraken from the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Ah!
Sleep token.
So, now at Madame Zell's. The door itself is quite elegant and mostly made of glass, which is quite fancy for this particular corner of town. You don't see very many windows as wide open as this door. Inside, before you even enter, you can see it has a more sunnily lit abode at the lobby's entryway, but you can see tapestries hanging from the walls and the ceilings, mostly keeping a colored theme of maroon, red, and beige. A little bit of green accented, like an emerald green. But you can see a stairwell that kind of spirals up the back wall a little bit, up to a patio way that you can probably imagine to be where the rooms are at. But as you enter, you are brought into with the smell of pretty
Incense.
much burning incense, of more sagey, frankincense-y smell. Very much burnt but earthy vibes, and just a hair of sweetness, just a little bit. Behind the counter, you see, wearing very thematic to the room's aura, emerald green, and with just the highlights of that magenta pink in the robes, a dragonborn of gold, standing tall and very slenderly in these robes. The robes are relatively loose-fitting, very Greek-inspired with how they fall off the body. And as she turns around, you can see her eyes themselves are emerald. She she flicks her tongue out at you a little bit, but smiles upon seeing you. Greetings and welcome to Madame Zell's.
Is she a
Greetings.
Yanti?
No, she is Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Okay.
I step up to the counter. Greetings. We were sent here by a Tyrell.
Tyrell? Oh.
Yes.
The merchant Tyrell. Well,
Hmm.
haven't seen him around here in a while. If Tyrell sent you, tell him that he should come see me on his own. Much to catch up on. Well, if Tyrell sent you, you must be wary travelers, of course, looking for room and boarding.
That we are. That we are indeed.
Are you looking for a room together? How many are there of you?
There are about four of us.
Four of you? And again, are you boarding together or separate? He starts taking out a book and looks up at you at some point.
I turn around to the rest. What do you guys want to do?
How much
You
for a
wanna-
room I can help?
For singles, it will be. Well, I kind of need to grab a book, but that's fine. Also have the internet.
I presume Howard's gone.
Yeah, Howard's doing his own thing.
Just making sure. Just making
Is
sure.
there a contract board in here, Luna? As I'm walking around.
Contract board in here?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay.
This is more of an inn.
Good to know.
Okay. I was thinking
Is there a
about
notice board outside?
the right. Probably not. Probably not. Probably want to go to more of the town center area, as well as maybe like taverns more conditioned around like workforce.
Okay.
As for the pricing, it is for a single room 2 gold pieces a day, and for double 2 people to be into one is 1. Those are the rooms I have available. 1 gold piece a day.
I'm fine shacking up with someone.
Yeah, I guess we'll take 2 doubles.
Yeah, 2 doubles is fine.
Yes. And how long should you be staying?
That is the question.
Yeah, we'll take them for a
Pay
week.
in advance, or you can pay it daily. It's absolutely up to you.
Would you happen to know? We're actually on our way up towards Lakeside. We heard there was a ferry that was going to be heading up there. Do you know when it's going to be in? If it's in?
Well, I'm not too familiar with port schedules, but as far as I know, port has only got maybe 2 ships in it right now. I'm not sure if either go side though.
Ah, I see. Would you happen to know of any other uh, routes that we could take up towards Lakeside?
There's always
Do they have an
airship.
airship?
Yes, there's always airship. Currently,
Yes.
the airship's not in port right now. Usually there's a couple going, but we do not have an airship in port. As you clearly can see. Not sure again when the next one to become, but I know the last one departed maybe a day or 2 ago, so maybe expect it in 3 days, maybe more.
You guys wanting to take airship or ferry?
I've never flown before, so either sounds like we're flying.
We got a couple days to decide.
Yeah.
Do what we feel like.
Okay,
I'm gonna drop
so-
15 gold on the counter for Lady V.
Ooh,
Um, we should be in for a week. But if we're not, keep the rest. You work
Oh.
hard enough.
thank you. And she takes it and nods and kind of flicks her tongue at you flirtatiously. And she just scribbles down your, what is your names, may I ask? To put on the rooms?
Sure. Red, do you want Al or do you want the small one?
Aragon. They're leaving.
That's not
Mr. Yellow Man, I have that.
They have the grocery thing. They have to leave.
Yeah, that's not what I asked. Which one do you want to room with?
Oh, I was going to board up with Phil, I guess.
Okay, I'll take Al. So Emilio and Al on one of the rooms, please, and then Red and Phil
And she
on
writes-
another.
She writes as you speak, and then turns, closing her book, putting a quill back into her, and grabs 2 keys with leather strips with labelings on them, and hands them to you. Your rooms are up on the top floor, and she kind of motions up. As she does, you notice that this has 3 floors, 4 floors, in fact. The 4th being not visible through the balconies as the other 2 floors are. You can see a spiraling staircase and balconies that kind of go up through the center of the lobby room, which makes the lobby seem very tall. Does that
Lovely.
make sense?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm gonna go change in my room, and then I'm gonna come back down.
Okay.
Go ahead, Red.
I'm going to go check out my room for a bit and then head back down as well.
Nice. I'm gonna go get my fancy clothes on
Ooh.
instead of my traveling clothes on.
Fancy clue.
Yeah.
If I make it down before Emilio, I would like to actually wait for him.
Okay. So the 2 of you are doing that. What are Phil and Al doing?
Currently, shouting in a corner about wizard nonsense. They're currently not here, actually. However, I'm just making up a story. They're shouting about why evocation is a cure.
They
Cure wounds
shall
is an evocation
also go
spell.
upstairs and prepare themselves in lighter clothing, like because they're in safer
Yeah.
areas, like maybe not wear as heavy as armor.
Okay,
Or
cool.
whatever they choose to.
They're also fighting.
Philip
I-
takes a
as
nap, and so does Al. There we go. They
Yeah.
take a nap upstairs in their rooms.
That works.
And the 2 of you come down and meet in the lobby where Madame Zell is no longer there. She has ushered off with some other duties.
As I see Emilio come downstairs, I say, "Hey, Emilio, you're well versed, so to speak, in the city, right?"
I know a few people, know a few favors, and mostly I'm just trying to get some work. But I can get us something. What are you looking for?
I was actually thinking maybe just a bit of a tour. Sightseeing.
Sure. I can do my best. Want to go outside and take a left?
I follow.
What section of the city are we in?
Let me pull up the map.
Oh, the Hold. I thought you had an area called the Hood, and I was like, Luna. Luna, you could just...
That would
You have all these creative
horrible.
naming schemes, and then you just say the Hood.
I don't even see it on the map, to be fair.
The Hood, it's right to the right of Southtown.
Let me look at it in the browser. I can
Where is
really zoom
that?
in.
Southtown?
Yeah.
I say South Bay. Marshwater.
Look at the specific Chaz map.
The Hold. Okay, I found it.
Wait, I don't have that.
Yeah, you do. It's
Okay.
in the world map.
You are probably on the outside of the walls right now. And definitely in probably the Twilight Sprawl. Just closer to the walls.
Okay. I'm looking for...
Oh, there we go.
Go back. Sorry.
Welcome back. I'm grabbing tourist traps, rich areas, and I'm gonna end at a tavern where there is a job board.
Okay. Okay, so you'll probably go to the center of Old Town. Here is a lot more traditional buildings that you've seen, but they're a lot larger. And they are filled with the more rich, as well as the South Town. But going through there is a variety of really nice shops, but eventually you do find a center of town in Old Town where you would find a job board, or at least the most, the job board that will have the most postings that everyone bothers to go to. And you'll also be close to the Silk Docks, which, the Silk Docks are actually meant for travel, whereas the Spice Docks are meant for cargo and trade as such. So the Silk Docks, if you're wondering about going down there and checking up on that as well, you can. Let's see. Smuggler's Road is mostly where all the shops are. Like all the actual really good shops where you'd find like clothing, you would find I should probably bring this image up for stream, but I don't even know how legible it'll be for stream. We're looking at a map of the town. I should probably make this available at some point publicly.
I do think before we do anything else, Amelia, we should figure out when the next airship is leaving town.
Fair. I mean, not like any of us are really in a hurry, truthfully.
Not necessarily, no, but I'd rather not miss it and then have to wait like another full week.
Oh no, Mr. Uptight doesn't want to be in a city of vices. I'm gonna walk away and kind of like do like a few fake scared poses.
And between the Silk Docks and the Spice Docks is this little opening with a dot. That is where the airships dock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's SAST, the Silk Air Spice Drop.
Is it like what, midday?
No, it is at the end of the day. It is like probably like 8 o'clock.
Okay. So that too, Red. Everybody's probably gone home for the night.
I was under the
No.
impression that it was daytime.
As far as you know, Emilio, this is the party city. This is where everyone's having a good time. It is a retirement city. It is an early retirement city. It is Vegas. Everyone's up having a good time.
Fair? Luna, I'm scared. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You've never
scared.
been to Vegas? I've been to Vegas. It's okay. There's 2 areas that don't shut down. Well, 3 really. It's the Strip, Fremont Street, and a few of the businesses over in Henderson that don't shut down. But a lot of places do shut down. But this is okay. I will go run with this. I'm truthfully just giving you shit.
It's New York, the city that never sleeps.
Sure.
Anyway.
Sure.
Yes, we'll figure out the
Yeah,
transportation thing.
we'll walk around and also find the transportation. We're going right by it anyway, so.
Oh, okay.
As you walk through the city, the night air very much cooling from the heat of the day, and especially being by the water, that breeze is very refreshing, as well as the smell. It has been a while since you've seen water, and to be next to it, very nice. Do you have any particular shops that you're wanting to go to, or any particular locations that you would want to identify? Because there's... You don't know too much about the city there, Emilio, but what I mean is, like, is there anywhere specific that you both had in mind that you want to go?
Well, if I do not know the city very specifically, then I have no interest in
I mean...
going anywhere specifically.
Okay. I mean that I haven't told you too much, metagame-wise. Sorry.
You're good. I was just gonna
Keep rolling with things?
yeah, I was just gonna roll with things, and I was hoping that we would just banter some backstory in.
Perfect,
Truthfully.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
As you're walking the streets, you pass various silk vendors. You see so many arrangements of colors and patterns that you've never seen before, Red. These are very exotic compared to what you've seen in your hometown.
Actually, while we're here, as we're in the silk area,
Yes.
can we go to a tailor shop? I think I know where one is.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm gonna lean
You
over to
weren't
Red.
asking me. You were asking Red.
No, I was asking you, but now I'm gonna tell Red about my idea.
Okay.
Where we headed to first?
Well, I need my traveling clothes repaired because of, truthfully, it does terrible things to the sand. Don't worry. My tailor here specifically is Abigail. She's a gossip. She loves the tea. Treat her nicely, and she won't talk shit about you, and it's wonderful. She's half the reason I know anybody in the city.
Good to know.
Yeah, she's a keeper of secrets and of fables. It's very fun.
I see. I will be very respectful then.
Wonderful. Tip though, don't ask questions about anything. She will talk your head off for 3 hours, and then we will not leave. That was my first mistake.
Duly noted.
Wonderful. Anyway, I'm gonna take a right, and I'm gonna go to the tailor shop.
Okay. You head to Maribel's. Is that who you... Did you already give her a name?
I did.
Fuck,
Abigail.
what was the name? Abigail. At least
Abigail.
I was close.
Yeah, I was like, okay, we'll just go to some other bitch. That works too.
Abigail.
It's her middle name.
Oh
You
yeah.
head to
Abigail
Abigail's.
Maribel.
I wasn't paying attention halfway to the name. You head to Abigail's, or rather, the Stitch and Fix and
A
Flicks.
stitch bitch.
Stitch, Fix, and Flicks.
I'm gonna open the door. Abigail, my dear, it's so good to see you.
Is that who I think it is?
I'm going
Is
to-
that?
This is totally a
Amelia.
waste of this. But I'm gonna click my flying boots on, and then I'm gonna take the paint me like a French girl pose.
You've got flying boots?
Or sorry, I have my once a day. Sorry, wrong character. I stole your thing, Al, in a friend of mine's Final Fantasy campaign. I have flying boots now.
How could you?
It's funny.
He
But no,
literally
I'll
can
burn-
just fly.
Yeah, I'll burn my wings and just do my paint me like a French girl pose.
Ooh.
It is me in the flesh.
Well, always a pleasure, my dear. Come here, give me a hug. And she approaches. Red, you see this rather flamboyantly dressed female with her hair very longly braided, but also just up as well. It's about to the mid of her back of braids, but half of it is up. And you can see that she wears colors of green, purple, and blue all at once in just a very chaotic but a very seamless way. It works very well for her. And it's almost a dress, but very poofy leggings, almost like they make bell bottoms with fillers in them to make them poof. Can't remember the name of them, but they poof
What
out
was
almost
that?
like a dress.
Interesting.
But my dear, we are in town for a little bit. I am helping a new couple of associates of mine get the bearings around Chaz. You know how it is. But while I
Yes.
was here, there's only one person I trust to touch my clothes, and I pull out my traveling outfit, and this needs a couple stitches.
Well, you know, I am more than honored. Let's see here. And she kind of takes it from you and starts, like, putting clothes on the counter and looking it up and walks away with a shirt, like, mother, little? What? And kind of looks at you, frowns and scowls, and moves back into the
Trust
back
me,
room.
I'm very
Starts
upset
hanging
about
them
it
up
too.
for cleaning.
Here, Red, if there's anyone who's gonna know your particular little damsel in distress, it's probably her.
Who is your friend?
Red.
My name is Red. It is a pleasure to meet you. I gave a very slight bow.
Very
Trust me, you'll
primary.
love him. He's a
I get that a lot.
mysterious individual. You can tell because he doesn't take off that little mask of his.
Yes, quite. He's quite the mysterious one, aren't you? Does make it more. Looks at you, Amelia, with like at the corner of the eye. Enticing, I'd say. But yes, Red. What kind of location are you from? I'm not quite familiar with your garb. It's very foreign for around here. It's not of any styling that I've seen quite very much in Isgrod, in fact.
It's more practical, if anything else. But yes,
Practical, sure. But I've seen practical for Isgrod. And this is not practical for Isgrod.
You are correct. I am not from around here. Actually, from.
I'm gonna cut you off, Red. I'm gonna lean forward. He's a dimension hopper.
A dimension hopper, my dear. That would explain the Mysterioso vibes. Right. Well, you're definitely gonna need some different garb if you plan to make any friends around here. It's dare say, I'm very glad it's nighttime right now that you're in my shop, else I might kick you out. What you're wearing.
Yes. I kind of give a slight jab to Emilio in his side.
I'm gonna put down my bag of holding, and I'm gonna 1 sec. I gotta go grab something. I'm gonna jump in and close it so that no one can hear me. I'm gonna start fucking violently cackling it by myself, and then come back out.
Yes, Emilio, you said she might know who I'm looking for.
Yeah, let's just say if there's anyone in the city that I trust to get me some information that isn't going to charge me an arm, leg, and maybe a dagger in the spleen, it is her.
Maybe just a needle to the heart. That's only a prick.
Here, describe her. Tell her about your friend. Here. I'm gonna go shopping, and I'm just gonna start walking around the store.
I'm like grinning and bearing, like, oh, I fucking hate you, Emilio. But Uh, yes, I'm actually looking for someone in particular, a woman.
Hmm. A woman? Well, I've seen approximately over 1,000 of those today. You're
Yes,
going to have to be more specific.
yes. Um, she, like me, is not from around here. Um, she has brilliant, kind of reddish, long hair. Eyes, emerald green color. Um, she would probably be accompanied by another man, a
Thankfully for
rude
you,
man.
the three of you dress absurdly different than everyone else. All you had to say was, "I'm looking exactly who you were looking for." But I'd like to hear describing this beauty that I see shining. Well, eyes that I cannot see. But I can dare say that yes, she has passed through here about 2 ago.
Uh,
They came in
did
for some more garb, better suited not for this area, but for the next.
did you happen to catch where they were headed off to?
Somewhere more temperate, that's for sure. More, in the 80s degrees wise.
But you don't know specifically.
Nope.
I take it.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the temperature.
No, I was
Yeah, I totally
talking
don't know
about.
specifically, but I knew exactly after that. No, I do not know. They never mentioned specifically where, but I do remember that
Out of curiosity, did she seem to be?
she was vacant. Didn't really talk to me much. The look in her eye was quite gone, if you will. He, on the other hand, was quite stern and a little rude. Um, wouldn't let me dress her alone. Help attend to her dressing, and it was quite uncomfortable.
I would imagine. Um. hmm. Well, thank you very much. How could I ever repay you for this
Well,
information?
I mean,
Buy
it's
some
only
damn
last
clothes, you weirdo.
Shut up, Emilio!
Support local
Well, he's
business.
not wrong. You could buy some clothes for yourself. I mean, you are going to need it around here, especially if you're staying for a couple more days, seeing that the ships aren't here.
Oh, I
I'm
think I will take
sure
you up
you
on
must be roasting.
that. Quite a bit, actually. Yes.
Well,
Um.
I have quite a few light fabrics that are more concealing, as that appears to be your relative style.
Anything that blends in will do just fine.
Well, if you want to blend in, darling, it's going to be much more revealing than that.
Uh,
And you might have to remove your mask. There are many more masks unless it's parties or something.
I wish I could. Um.
Trust me, we've tried all the remedies.
I can only imagine what those were. Well, let's see. Do you want me to clothe you, fit you?
Well, you would probably know better than I would imagine.
No, this
I'm not
darling red
exactly.
scarf. Well, you just gotta show that one off. And she just
I
immediately starts, like, picking at you. She takes off your hood of your cloak and, like, takes your scarf from around your neck and, like, wraps it
I
around your head, like a different turban style. What?
I assumed she was taking it off, so I
Oh,
immediately grabbed her hand.
Oof. Well, you wanted me
Uh,
out?
Anything but that.
Well, if I can't take that off and situate that, then just made this 10 times harder. Jeez.
I apologize.
Mm.
It's
And she kind of takes a step back. She looks at you. And kind of like, oh, alright, well, get you a more lighter blouse, maybe, and then, I don't know, maybe a sash with some lighter pants, probably another scarf. I'm assuming you want to keep the right scarf. I would keep the scarf, it's a very nice one. The rest of it, though, it's like, besides the cloak, of course, because you seem very.
a cloak can come on and off as it pleases. That was not meant to be in that way.
Stream just did a fart noise.
Of course it
after
did.
you said that.
You've been simply outplayed.
Yes, I have. Oh gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, regather myself.
It's fine. Make fun of me all you want.
Yeah, and she passes you, pretty much goes around the store, passes you, fine clothing that is pretty much just a blouse, a very loose-fitting vest, a sash of red. The blouse is like a dark grayish black, almost a hue of purple in there, and then a pair of pants that lean more on the blue side. And then the sash can be any color you like.
Sash, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what is the whole color of the outfit? I'm blanking.
Everything is kind of like mutish gray. The pants are more blue, and then the shirt is very like gray purple, black purple. And then she's passing you like a scarf of your choice for your sash.
I guess a simple red is fine.
And she tries to match it with the red that you have for your scarf, but is unable to, as it's of a completely different material than what she has in store. But overall, what the cost is about 10 gold pieces worth of.
For your help, I give her 15.
Well, thank you.
Keep the change.
Well, I hope that helps your journeys here.
It will definitely.
And good luck finding your sweetheart.
Thank you. Emilio, did you find what you were looking for?
Not today, but I think I'll do a little bit of shopping before I leave. You think that's going to be ready in a couple days?
Oh yes, absolutely. In fact, you can
Wonderful,
have it
my
ready
dear.
by tomorrow.
Wonderful.
For you.
I'm gonna do like a quick like coin flip in the air and then just like flick it at her. Ka-cha!
Let's see. I'm very
I hit her
curious.
directly. I hit her in the face and killed her. It was fun while it lasted.
Wow. Okay. What did you throw?
One singular gold piece.
As in roll. I'm sorry.
Oh, as an attack roll, let's find out. Am I proficient in gold coins?
No.
Damn. Then 17.
17. She got like a 12 to catch it. I don't think that works.
Okay. She just kind of blocks it. It falls down. I'm like, damn. One of these days you'll get better at it.
One of these days, I'm not the adventuring sort, so who knows? I'm always pricking my fingers on my needles, anyways.
Thank you kindly,
Reaching
Allie.
out.
I wish you nothing but luck. I hope you have a lovely night.
Have
Thank
some-
you for your help.
Enjoy the evening, boys.
You as well.
And she kind of leans down and picks up the coin. Resumes work.
Thanks for that, Emilio.
No problem. What? I can't have you dragging down my reputation.
Yeah. I do appreciate you helping me find Isabella, though.
No problem. Make no mistake, Red. I'm in your corner until you prove to me that you aren't worth my time. You've yet to have done that. So unless you like stab me in the back one of these days, I think we'll get along fine. Though I will give you shit every step of the way.
Yeah, yes, I figured that.
It's not my fault that you don't tell me anything.
You don't ask.
You don't tell.
Fair
I've
enough.
seen more cryptic riddles from fucking doors.
I'm sure you have skeletons in your own closet.
You're gonna lose your shit when I say no.
Everybody has a few.
Philip and Al, if you guys have done conversation.
And this is why you use grease to line up your peoples. So what I need you to do next time is I need you to throw a grease bomb, and I will throw the fireball, and we'll turn the whole thing into a whole conflagration. It's gonna be beautiful.
So I throw a grease bomb, you throw a fireball, and then I die because
No,
you
no,
kill
no,
me
no,
with the
no, no,
fireball.
no, no. You throw grease, a barrel of grease, at the peoples.
A barrel
I-
of grease.
And then you throw me, and while I'm flying over, I throw a fireball and use the momentum and my cape to fly over continuously like a paraglider.
Okay, now I've got you. So I throw grease, you throw fireball, you die. Got it.
I won't die. I will fly to safety. I'm looking at the schematics of this Da Vinci person, and his math and everything makes so much sense. We can use the heat from the air to fly over.
The
It's
dink-
foolproof.
The dinky person?
Da Vinci.
Thank
Da
you.
Vinci.
Da
Oh.
Vinci, yeah.
Well, you can't argue with that logic. Let's go buy a thing of grease, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Cool.
Okay.
I can't
We're
help.
gonna go out and search for a barrel of grease.
Yeah, I can't help but to think that we left them alone, and we should not have.
You're gonna find half the fucking city burned to the ground.
Yes.
Good idea, guys. Good job. Leave the two chaos goblins alone.
So
Hey,
what are
you
you
guys
doing,
are-
Al? Are you after some grease? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm after a barrel of grease and or oil.
Yes,
Okay.
oil. That would be lighter. That would spread further.
You're probably gonna want to go to either a general store or an industrial, like, general supply store.
I will just walk in a random direction until I find something.
Okay.
I will scurry behind.
Because I don't know this area, so I'm just like, this place looks good.
Go ahead and
question-
roll. Oh, what's up?
It was a question. How do people react to goblins in this town?
They're not too, like, against it. There's not very many.
Mushrooms!
But they're definitely not used to it. They're not opposed to it, though.
Okay, because I'm just wondering if I need to like fight everybody every 5 feet, or
No,
if I'm
no.
okay to kind of just go through.
You're
So-
perfect to go through. People would be like, wow, goblin. Damn, these parts?
Don't worry, if they have an issue with you, I will decentralize them.
I will send them back to their original plane.
Send them back
Hell.
to hell.
So, side note, Red, while you were talking about your person, I was like, oh my god, Al and I should just appear because then there's a rude as fuck guy and a girl with red hair and green eyes. Boom, your problem is solved.
That is, yeah. Yeah, that works.
But okay, yeah, Timothy and or Al and I are going around town looking for things.
A
Just
barrel
randomly.
of grease or oil.
Okay, go ahead and roll a survival check for funsies.
Survival. Oh boy.
See how well you can
One.
direct yourself.
Oh. It was a 9. It was a
9?
9.
It's not bad. It's not bad. You find yourself in the slums, at first, and the slums isn't that big. It's more of just servants' quarters and service people's quarters. Not so much of the merchants or anyone else lives there in this particular spot. And then you mosey on from the slums around the outskirts of town and then back into town. And then before you know it, you're among all these different shops. Very elegant looking shops. You do find one shop that looks like it's got tinkering and like little gadgets and things. Like clockwork stuff, and it even has like little robots in the windows.
More fucking robots.
My face. It's like my face is pressed up against the glass, like ooh, shiny.
I've got a steadier hand on my axe, and I'm like death glaring the robots in the windows as we walk in.
Maybe we could fill one of those guys up with oil. Have and like they looks like they have like a little key. They can like walk towards the person,
No.
and then I can blow them up.
No.
She's not listening. She just continues talking.
It's like, but then we have it like make clicky sounds and maybe music.
You'd be lucky if I didn't smash the thing. I like smashing those things.
I like smashing too. Let's go find something to smash.
Yes. We walk inside.
Just
No, I'm not smashing open the door. I want to make that clear.
Oh?
no.
I am just opening the
Just
door.
opening the door.
Just opening. Can I check for? No.
Can I roll a trip?
Yeah. I want to know the traps.
You
Check for
enter the building. Upon entering, there's a small jingle of like brass bits together. Not like a bell, but just like brass bits of metal that's being hung above, kind of like a keys on a ring. As you open the door. And looking inside, the place is an absolute absurd mess. It reminds you of Theodore's place. However, in this case, there's just shelves and shelves of widgets everywhere. Like little tiny things on the shelves that seem somewhat organized, but some of the other ones are kind of just like very messed up in their bins. Like sometimes you see like one item from another bin in a different bin. They seem like different parts. Places. It's a big place of a lot of small tiny pieces that seem to be relatively organized.
I will walk up to
How many-
whatever counter is available.
More on the center of the shop, around in front of a staircase, because there's a staircase just off to the left a little bit of the countertop that goes up to a second level of the store that seems to have more bigger pieces of machinery. But there is a counter there. And behind that counter, sitting upon a stool, is a dwarf with blonde hair that's woven kind of intertwined with their own beard, and just kind of makes this braided, like, neck chainmail thing that's going down their neck, shoulders, and back.
You were saying something, Philip?
And he
I was
had
gonna
a
say,
pair
how-
of glasses on. He's kind of reading this like little pamphlet.
Are there any watches?
Go ahead and roll an investigation. How hard are you looking? Are you looking just briefly or heavily?
Nope, I'm looking intently because I
Okay,
noticed that there's like
investigation
thingamajigs.
then.
17.
17. There is a barrel of pocket watches.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of go over and kind of look to see if there's one that it looks familiar or at least similar to what I'm looking for.
So go ahead. Well, searching through this barrel of pocket watches, several of them are very dinged up and broken. As you open them, some of the parts spring up out of the pocket watch at you and kind of like with the twanging noises of breaking things. And yeah, you end up just closing it quickly and kind of shoving it back in the pile as you dig around for another one. And just keep finding a couple of broken ones. And just most of all, most of these just seem very ordinary. Seem like they're just kind of salvaged for pieces.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the counter to see if like maybe there's some more pricier, better maintained items there, just to see if
Okay.
maybe there's something up there that I'm looking for.
The dwarf, as soon as you walk up to the counter, kind of looks down at you. There's a little step ladder on the counter too for small peoples, if you want to use it. It'll bring you up
I
so
do.
you can have like both your arms on the counter if you wanted.
Perfect. I do, and I'll give like a one of those eerie big smiles. Be like, "Hi, I'm looking for a pocket watch that looks kind of like this," and I kind of draw a crude symbol on the front.
He kind of like slaps closed his pamphlet and like full on slaps down on the counter in front of you and kind of gets like a couple inches apart away from your face. Pocket watch, eh?
Magic one.
Magic pocket watch, eh? We don't sell no magic items here.
Would you know if it was magic?
For a price. For a price. Little one. For a price.
Do you know where I can find magic items?
Well, there is a magic shop about 4 doors down. Hate to recommend them, but they're the closest one I know of.
Does he
But could I interest you instead in mechanical items? They can be just as good as the magical ones. In fact, some of them can be magical themselves, powered by magical items. They themselves are not magical, but they are powered by magic.
what do you have?
Well, I have little bombs that creep up on enemies and explode, and then I have little ones that kind of creep off to a different area or that you can throw that make noise like a distraction. I have several ones that will, if you throw, kind of spatter out into little tiny little pebbly bombs, and then I have many things. There are many
I put my bag
inventors
of gold
here
on
that
the counter and say, "How much?"
sell. Well, depends what you want and how much do you want.
One of each.
One
Maybe
of
two.
each. Well, that would be 150 gold pieces.
For two or for one?
Or one of each.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I'll cut you
How
a
much for
deal
two
and throw in a
explodies?
fourth. For 150.
You'll do what? I'm sorry.
I'll throw in one extra for 150. So the 3, one of each, and then one extra.
Hmm. How much for just explodies?
That will run you 45 gold pieces each.
And the noisemakers?
Noisemakers are about 35.
That's Al math.
You okay?
You're gonna.
I
Al is not good
have
at
one.
math.
I have one of each. One of those.
Okay. That'll run you, fuck now math, 80 gold pieces.
He is.
It's 80. 80, right?
80, yeah, 80 gold pieces for one of each of those.
Beautiful. I will get one of each.
All right. You now have. I will send you information separately about those.
Yes.
But basically, a bomb that will creep up on enemies, with the exception that it must be on flat terrain, because it has wheels. And it has a range as well. And then you also have a noise maker that can be thrown and just kind of makes a noise. That noise will be.
I have several
Oh, boy.
questions.
Yes.
These ones are actually so in character. You say you can throw those the bomb exploding one, right?
Which ones? The ones that creep up, or the ones
Yeah.
that throw into pebbles?
The creep up one.
You could throw it. It would blow up.
Have you tried dropping them? Do you know what way to explode from drop?
Probably. I think I lost an
what-
elf that way.
Can I attach them to my arms and drop them like a bomber?
If you're gonna do that, I would recommend you do the third one that your friend didn't buy, and that's the one that turns into tiny little raindrops of pebblets that blow up into tiny little. Those are more
Can I
programmed
exchange?
for impact. But I do just have grenades, you know, that just blow up. Things that blew up. All I had to say was one of the things that blew up, you know.
You have 2 casks of oil.
Well, that doesn't blow
that
up per se, but I can make it blow up, and yes, I do.
I love this store. What did you say your name was?
My name. I did not have
I
plans.
do not know my own name.
I've had too many explosions.
Nidal.
Kessel.
There you go.
Kessel.
Wonderful.
Is
I love
Kessel an old dwarf? Like
He's
well, I'm
like in his 60s.
See, missing fingers.
He
In his-
looks. He looks older, but not like too old for a
This
dwarf.
man's a fucking child. If he's 60, he's like 16.
I'm sorry.
He's like 200 or something.
He'll probably feel like 240.
Okay.
Forgot about freaking
Fuck
dwarf
it.
years. I thought dwarf years were like maybe 150 max age, not.
No.
That's hobbits. Ugh.
He's 60.
Fucking
I'm like,
hobbits, the wrong shirt people.
The wrong shirt, people.
my man's a fucking teenager. Okay, 240. I can work with that. Okay.
Okay, so are you wanting a cask of oil or a flask of oil?
A pitcher. Can you make a flask that's the size of a pitcher?
Can I go with a duckling of oil?
What the fuck is a duckling? Do you expect me to know?
No, that's
I
fine.
hope all of that is in character.
Yes, of course it is.
Oh jeez, I just found a weird post about a cask of fucking oil. A barrel of oil is 55 gallons. It weighs more than one person can lift. I suppose a strength 18 plus guy can try.
Hence why I'm going with a cask and not a barrel.
Why
Yep.
don't you get a butt? Why don't you get a butt load?
A butt plug of oil? Is that what you just said?
No, a butt load. Gee, God damn it.
Oh, I thought you said butt plug of oil.
Oh, I'm pretty sure a butt load is an actual
Jesus.
measurement of.
Just imagine pulling that shit out and then throwing it.
Call that a stink attack.
God, shut up, please.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head.
Okay, 72 pints.
I love it, Red.
Okay, so a cask would weigh 72 pounds. Like, no, sorry. Would be 72 pints. Fuck, I gotta do more.
Yeah,
I gotta do
Yeah.
more math. Pain.
yeah. Divided by 8. It's
Do more math.
it's 9 pounds. If it's in pints, it's like 9 pounds. 9 or 10 pounds.
Whatever this is.
1 U.S. pint of water weighs 1.0 pounds.
Hey! Wait. Never mind.
Yeah,
There was actually a
so 72 pints would be 72 pounds. Which is about a cask, which is what I looked at. I looked up how many pints were in a cask.
I think we could get away with
said
35.
72.
What don't you think?
You can do a 35 small cask, yeah.
35-gallon small cask.
35 pound, 35 pint.
Can I go with a firkin of oil?
A
Thirkin.
firkin.
Either a firkin or a pin.
Yeah, either 8 gallons or
Crap.
4 gallons.
These names are throwing me for a loop.
I do 2 pins of oil.
Two
Yeah,
pins.
apparently, they're all real.
It's 4 gallons, which would be a lot of fucking pints.
I have to convert it to what D&D tells me is worth so many of their fucking value, man. It's mean.
How much would the grenade cost?
Oh, Christ.
The grenade would probably cost you about 30 gold.
Okay. Is that an impact fuse or is that a
That's on
delayed
impact.
to explosive?
That's
It's
on
on impact. Hmm.
How sensitive is
No,
that?
no, buy the grenade so that I could start making the grenade. It's an object.
That's. You're not here. Shut up.
Damn. Shut up, bitch.
Okay. I can't seem to find the right conversion, and I'm very, very much irritated.
I would like to go with 2 grenades, please.
2 grenades.
2 grenades,
Good
please.
for you.
Are we
That's
forgetting the
60
oil
gold
now?
Are
pieces.
they? I should also mention: are they fragmentation? Are they high explosive? Are they
They're
concussive?
probably frag. At this level, I would assume. Pretty easy to make a frag grenade.
Okay. So a detonation fuse.
These are the easy
fragmentation
grenades. There could be other kinds of grenades you could sell.
How much oil can I get with 29 gold?
How much oil can you get for 29 gold? That's a lot of oil. That's 290 pints.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Okay.
Hey,
so
can we
I
stop
need to
becoming
buy-
domestic terrorists for just like a couple of minutes?
No.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I did what I could.
I just want to buy 35 ounces of oil, please.
Why are you giving me so many
ounces?
different measurements? Damn it!
Ounces. Now I guess the next question should be: are they solid ounces or fluid ounces?
Please. Oh.
That's 2
Welcome
pints,
to-
bitch. That's 2 silver.
The oil flask that you can literally buy
Breaking your
is
TM.
1 pint.
Yes. That's 2 pints. I did the math. 35 ounces is 2 fucking pints.
Welcome to D&D, where we break
Yeah.
the DM with
Yeah.
math.
Where we just keep doing fucking math.
How do you like this math, huh?
Yeah. Fuck around. We'll find out. We'll make you do more math. We'll start doing calculus.
How dare you fucking learn something? I actually meant like, because you said 72, what, pints? I just need 35 pints. I'm sorry. That's all.
Why do you need 35 fucking pounds of oil? What are you people doing?
Oh, and guess who has to carry all that?
Yeah, that is 35 pounds of oil if you're going to do that,
You're on
but
35
that's
fucking
35
pounds.
silver pieces, or rather 3 gold and 5 silver.
Well, that's a hell of a deal. Let's do it.
Beautiful. Let's do it.
3 gold and 5 silver. I got it. I'll cover it.
And
Wait,
I'm sure you
oil's
have a
only-
wagon somewhere. I would like to buy a wagon.
We have a
This man
wagon.
has a wagon. He's have explosives.
We don't have a wagon.
Oh yeah, we don't have a wagon anymore. I'm sad.
For reference sake, oil that is in a flask is 0.2 gold per pieces per.
So I'd say a pint is.
Wait. No, it's 0.1.
Luna already did the math. She already
Okay.
did this.
I don't know what's happening, okay?
You just override it. It's
You're
okay.
not
Fuck it.
here.
Yes.
I did the conversion. 35 ounces is 2 pints, but if she wants 35 pints, then okay.
Can I get 1 metric ton of oil, please?
No, but I can summon it.
Yeah, also,
Would you
yeah.
like it in its own cask, or would you like it in individual flasks?
Individual.
Can I get it
please.
in a cask and can I get it gift wrapped?
Yes.
Fucking...
It's a bowl.
Can I get it?
I just want a, I want a bow on top of it and a letter in as many languages as you know that say "fuck you." That's all I needed to say.
Can we get half and half? Can I get like 17 in an individual flask and 18 in a cask?
Please. I think you guys are also forgetting Emilio can literally just make you as much oil as you want.
You're
No,
not here.
shush, shush,
You're
shush.
not here.
I'm not. I'm
You're
just
here.
a character.
You're not
I'm
here.
the voice of reason,
You're
okay?
not here. There is no
The,
reason.
the
with
voice
us. Are
of
you
reason
kidding
is
me?
not here.
Where's
Yeah,
the voice
let
of
him do
reason?
stupid shit. I'm down for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me some
So,
money.
you guys get.
But if we're gonna do that, then let's just add another 17 flasks.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I want my 2 grenades.
I was just gonna say, you guys get like a 16-ounce cask, or a 16-pint cask, and then you like get the rest in flasks.
Oh no, I'm saying we do the 35 in a
Oh my
cask, and then I'll just add 17 more flasks, individual flasks on top of it.
Okay. Okay.
It's like
So-
what? 42 pints total?
That,
52? 52. 52. Shut up, I'm doing math slowly in my head. Fuck off.
I've already covered the 3 gold and 5 silver. You could buy the 1 gold, 5 silver for 7 silver for these.
So you're getting
Beautiful,
a
done.
4-gallon bucket of oil.
Fuck it.
What is goddamn happening?
Because
My
you
4
watch
gallon
as he
bucket, man.
individually opens these prepackaged
I got my god.
flasks. And into
I got a plan, Arthur.
I have a plan.
It only
I
takes
just-
22 individually wrapped flasks of oil, Arthur.
No, I'm kidding. He does have a cask that's like 4 fucking gallons of fucking oil, unopened, that he loads into a cart for you. And then he has put the vials as carefully as he can into a wooden crate with like wood shavings with the vials of their pints of the individuals. This will run you a total of 8 gold. Screw it. 10 gold for the inconvenience.
How much oil did you just buy?
Enough.
Oh,
4
no.
gallons. 6 gallons of oil. They bought 6 gallons of oil.
Lovely.
Said enough.
Just enough. And legit, a buttload is an actual measurement. Holy shit.
And
Yeah,
can I
no,
throw
it
in
is.
Can I throw in my 2 grenades on top of that, please?
Okay.
I'm just gonna put my 2 in there too.
He just says, "Get the fuck out of my store."
So black grenades
Yeah,
worth 30 a
precisely.
pop.
Now get the fuck out.
He pays us 10 gold for the inconvenience.
No, you pay them 10 gold, 2 plus for the inconvenience. Alright. Anywhere else you two are going or headed to before I jump over?
Do they have a library?
Okay, you're gonna head to the library.
What are you gonna burn down the library?
No.
Red,
It's as
Emilio.
simple as that, Red. Come on now.
Books are sacred, man.
You just bought like a lot of oil, okay? And you're going immediately to a library.
I actually think this is the perfect time to conclude the session, as it is almost 9 o'clock at night.
With us about to commit domestic terrorism against the
Exactly.
library.
I was
Yep.
not.
Jesus.
If anything, I'm going to steal as many books as I can. Okay,
I
it's
am
a
so glad-
library.
I am so glad that that's what you're thinking. I was thinking the same thing.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Jesus
I
Christ. Arson,
Yeah.
thievery.
You leave the 2 Chaos Goblins alone in this brand new city.
Yeah, Luna,
Yeah.
I'm for sure going to need
Y'all done fucked up now, Aaron.
the a VOD of this because I don't even know where to start.
Yep.
So we start with Red can't draw a map, and then we end with we're about to burn down the library.
Yeah,
I'm not
Yeah.
burning down the library.
Alright, everyone.
Don't end up with us burning down the library. Be realistic with this,
If
Audrey.
anything, I'm gonna burn down the city hall. But you know whatever.
God damn it! We've been here for like 30 minutes.
yeah.
Thank you
that.
so much, everyone, for watching.
Bye,
the stream.
bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Be safe.